So the relationship between China and Taliban started when we were there, the peak of fighting. China started supporting the Taliban, giving weapons and funding to the Taliban in order to put pressure on America to get out.
What year did that start? How long before the withdrawal?
Well, you see, talking about China, you're talking about a very powerful country who doesn't leave evidence behind. Not that easy. So it's hard to pinpoint it, but you could say this thing started around 2006, 2007, maybe 2005. When the Taliban started their operations against America. So 2 days after the withdrawal, September 2, 2021, this plane carrying 150 Chinese, it landed in Bagram and it started rebuilding it. Within about 2 weeks, more planes from China landed in Bagram airfield. And since then, there has been a consistent amount of approximately 350 Chinese nationals in Bagram, and they never leave. They have no reason to leave.
So would you say September of 21 is the first time that the Chinese overtly showed presence in Afghanistan?
September 2. 2 days after we left.
Yeah, that's September of 2021.
Yeah, and that's not all though. It's worse than that. China is helping the Taliban build a military division. There's a defense company in China called Norenco. It's a big defense company, a weapons manufacturer. They have held so many meetings with the Taliban's defense ministry. Now, the Taliban's defense minister is Mullah Yaqub, son of the founder of the Taliban. Mullah Omar's son today is the defense minister in Afghanistan. He has held many meetings with Norenco, and so have other Taliban officials. And so Norenco is known as a company that gives arms, military equipment, surveillance equipment in exchange for minerals. These are called arms for minerals deals. And so they have been giving the Taliban new technology. Huawei, a Chinese company through Norenco, has installed over 100,000 cameras in Kabul alone, and also in elsewhere in strategic places in Afghanistan. They have given the Taliban a state-of-the-art surveillance system.
Did you just say 100,000 cameras?
In Kabul.
Is this these AI-type cameras that with facial recognition?
A surveillance system. They have it in China. They're giving the same thing to the Taliban. And that's not even it. The Chinese are involved, and they have signed with the Taliban billions of dollars worth of contracts to extract minerals from Afghanistan. All of these are illegal mining extractions. And so the Chinese are involved in extracting lithium. And Afghanistan is the world's largest. It has the world's largest deposit of lithium. And so it's lithium. Chinese are extracting gold, other rare earth minerals.
Here in the U.S., Chinese are producing all of our Green Initiative power supplies by basically infiltrating Afghanistan and creating these minerals for weapons deals with the Taliban.
Absolutely. In fact, that phone in your pocket right now, that has a lithium battery. And so when China extracts all of this lithium, who are they going to sell it to? Back to the United States. Yes. And it's not even the end. The Taliban sent one of their commanders, a terrorist, to China who met with the president of China, Xi Jinping. And the Chinese president accepted his credentials and handed over to him the embassy of Afghanistan in China. Similarly, the Chinese have sent their own ambassadors to Kabul, who has been recognized by the leader of the Taliban. They have, short of that officially the president of that country, the Communist Party, saying, I have recognized the Taliban, short of that statement, there is relationships on so many levels, military, political, business, between China and the Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. Chinese are building warehouses in Afghanistan in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. So as a investor from America, as an honest businessman, you wouldn't go and spend $500 in that place. It's in the middle of nowhere, but not China. This is all part of that Road and Belt Initiative of China, $1 trillion worth of project, a huge project that intends to connect all of Asia to Europe. So China has long-term goals. And now you want to know what the U.S. is doing to counter China? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes.